Bojo, everyone! How are we doing today? I am doing pretty good. Jeez Louise, I did not set up stream right today. I've been all over the place. I look like a mess. Anyways, what's up? I'm gonna give people a moment to filter in here. How are we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Except for all the places that I'm doing pretty bad, you know. Like, you can only do what you can do. I need to finish getting stream.place set up, because I thought I was streaming to there, and it does not seem like I am currently, because I'm not showing up on the home page, which means that I need to try and log in on my phone. So I'm going to do that real quick. I've got chat pulled up on my screen for y'all to yell at me. Real quick, let's see. Okay, that I failed at typing. Let's try that again. Alright, let's try that again. Anyone up to anything fun today? I tried to repair my windshield on my car because it's been cracking recently, and I failed. So we're having a good day. Things are going well. Yeah. Which, you know, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go get that repaired in a couple days. Whenever I get paid from my work. If you want to help me pay for my windshield, there's a link. So, you know, just in case. Shoot, what's my password? Okay, that's not my password, which probably means it's... Let's see if it's this one. Hold. Yep, it's not that one. Shoot, what's my password? I don't think it's this. No. Okay, I've got no idea what my password is. For stream.place, which I guess is fine. I guess we just won't stream there? Or something. I don't know. I am going to go ahead and post on Blue Sky that I am live, because I have not done that yet. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, if you do say so myself. And I do. And you are me? And I am you. No. Wait. What? It's gonna be one of those streams today, y'all. I'm all over the place. I'm reading webcomics on stream today. Come hang out. And then we're gonna link the Twitch and YouTube. And I don't think there's anyone in VC with me at the moment. There is not. But if anyone joins, they are free to help read along with me. And let me see, I have the old stream place link. So let's see if I go there, if it boots up or no. Last seen 57 seconds ago. So it's probably booting in and out right now. Which is definitely interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and try and turn that stream on and off. Let's see if that fixes it. What about now? How's that? Okay, it looks like I'm offline. This is frustrating. Yeah. Oh well. I don't know what's up with that. So, who knows? If you're watching this on stream.place, I guess yell at me in the Discord or something. So we're gonna go ahead and post that. Alright, I have posted that I am 11. Okay, so yeah, I like comics a lot. I read a lot of them. I love reading comics that aren't DC or Marvel. Hello, 404, error loading name. How are you doing today? I don't know if you're still in chat, but hi. I like comics a lot. I like reading comics. That's what I do a lot in my free time. I've been reading the Absolute stuff recently, and it's really good. Highly recommend it. The Ultimate stuff is very fun. It is all good stuff. Any manhwa? Any manhwa? Okay, I'm getting these nuts joked. I'm not sure how, but I know I am. Manhwa. Yeah, no idea. Alright, so, yeah, I like comics a lot. Ultimate Universe, really good. Unfortunately, one of the things you cannot do is just go on stream and read comics out loud. It's just not one of those things that you can do. Because, you know, people work hard on these, and they're expensive, and you can't just publish them. So, what am I doing then? Well, I am going to be reading webcomics, because those are online already for free. And it isn't considered piracy for me to read comics on stream. I am going to go ahead and give you moderator permissions on this channel because I'm shocked you don't already have them. There you go. I guess I forgot to do that last time. There you go. So yeah, I've got a selection of about 20 or so webcomics that I've found. Oh, just joined Discord, but seems like you are muted, so what's the point of joining? Oh, I am getting there. Chill. We're still... You gotta let me introduce the stream and stuff first. I was about to get to that. You gotta chill out a little bit, alright? So... Yeah, you got... You know... Just relax. Go with the flow a little bit, you know? We are being cool. Anyways, so we are going to be reading webcomics on stream. They are comics that are free. People have been publishing webcomics forever. I believe '85 was the first time that a webcomic was ever officially published online. We're going to be reading ones more from the turn of the century, early 2000s. I think the earliest one I have is from 2000, and the latest one I've got is from 2003. And yeah, it should be a good time. If you are watching, and you would like to help read some of the comics, you can join in the Discord. Ava, I know you are also in chat. I would love to have you if you are available, and want to hang out. There we go. I see you in chat now, and you can't hear me right now, but you will be able to see things on as I go. Alright. Hello. Hi, Ratchet. Your 404 error loading name.
Why?
Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Thanks.
Fine. Yeah, nice. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself for like people who are watching, and also me. I don't think I've ever met you before.
First time in the stream indeed. I'm just a guy from the Netherlands.
Nice.
Nothing special.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and change the scene real quick, and we can...
By the way, you said you don't know manhwa? However you pronounce it.
Manhwa? I don't know what that is.
It's basically Korean comics. It's manga, but from Korea.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah,
do you only read like the comics, like manga, manhwa, or whatever, in legit ways, or are you also?
I'm not gonna answer this question because legally it is entrapment.
No. I'm gonna be fully honest. I just got a platform that I read everything from freely.
Okay. Yeah. I've got a handful of comics we're gonna be reading through. I pulled up. Are you aware of 8-Bit Theater?
I never heard of it.
I hadn't heard of it for a long time. I had gone most of my life without hearing it. And then, a few months ago, I was doing a stream where I watched random Flash animations. And one of the random Flash animations that I saw was hey Arcade, was a animation parody of a webcomic called 8-Bit Theater, where people were like making fun of it, and like I was like, okay, what is this? And then I realized, oh, this is like actually a thing. I have not read this webcomic. I believe it is somewhat kind of a Final Fantasy fan comic, judging by the Black Mage right there.
I'm gonna link you a site on Discord that you can only see yourself. Like, it's your choice if you wanna put it up on stream, but it's a great site to read a lot of manga, manhwa, or like the Japanese, Chinese, and the Korean comics.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, I've been trying to read more comics in general. Yeah, cool. I'll check that out sometime. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So, yeah, this is the first 8-Bit Theater ever released. I believe this was sometime in the early 2000s. I don't know the exact date. Would you like to read the little red guy's lines?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I guess. Oh boy.
Alright. So why is it we're going through the Giant's Forest?
Because beyond it is the cave of no return. My accent is so shit.
Yeah, you're good. Sometimes people have accents, sometimes people don't. Sometimes I've got a very...
I'm dyslexic, so my voice is gonna be a little bit choppy while reading it.
It's all good. Right, and we would ever want to go there because...
Dude, weren't you paying attention to the old man who did his whole...
Just indulge me.
Within the cave of no return lies the armor of invincibility.
Wait, if it's a cave of no return, then how does anyone know what's inside it?
Well, where would you suggest they put a sort of mystical armor of invincibility?
Okay, from now on, I pick the adventures. Okay, so this is very early 2000s. You know, like it's like almost painfully so. In a way that I do very much appreciate. Like this is like Whedon-esque writing. It's very clear that the things that they are inspired by are things that were like overly sarcastic, like early Buffy the Vampire Slayer and such, you know?
I mean, I love that the writing is kind of choppy, because that's all I can give.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, let's do a couple more of these, and then we can move on to, well... Is that the end of this comic? That might be the end of this comic. Oh no.
Oh damn. What happened there?
Uh-oh. Alright, well, I guess we're not reading any more of that one. Luckily, like I said, I've got about 20 other comics that I pulled up ahead of time. So.
By the way, for 1 second, if you don't mind, by the site I sent you.
Yeah, the website you sent me.
Yeah. I can recommend you some comics.
I'm doing this right now, but I'll check it out some other time.
Oh, sure, it's fun.
Yeah. So this is H. Wood. H. Wood is a comic from, I mean, the first issue's from October 1st, 2001. This is one of those comics that is a little better well known. There's a panel from it that shows up in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the movie, as well as the comic that's Scott Pilgrim.
It seems like you prefer comics that are more basic, I guess.
There are definitely some more complicated ones that I like. Al Ewing.
By the way, the site I sent you is more like something, solo leveling.
Yeah.
The story-wise, it's a little bit garbage, but the art is fantastic. The site I sent you is, I wouldn't say similar to that, but it also has a lot of like garbage, but fantastic arts, art panels, but it also has like some fantastic pieces with fantastic art. So you really should check it out on your own free time.
For sure. Yeah.
Let me send you like a name. don't check it out right now, like, because you do your own thing.
Right.
But, like, there's like some pieces that I really like, and their art is great. Their story is also great.
Awesome. No worries, Ava. Yeah. Cool. I am definitely interested to check it out. Yeah. So.
I won't send you a direct link. I just sent you the name of the piece.
Cool.
If you just type it in the search bar on the website, you can find it.
Okay. Awesome. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, H-Wood is one of those comics that I have seen a lot online. It is one of those ones that get shared around occasionally whenever people are talking about webcomics in general, because it's just been, it is such a long-running comic. I believe it is, I might be wrong, but I think it's still going on. No, it ended in 2016, it seems. But, like, 15-year run is insane, unless it keeps going, and I just don't know.
It would be relatively brutal.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and read a couple of these H-Woods. I'll be the one on the left, and you can read for the one on, or I'll read for the one on the right, and you can read for the one on the left if you like. This drum machine utterly confounds me.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh.
Me again?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I love a good audience participation, you know?
So, oh wait, you want the one on the right. My bad.
Yeah, you can go for the one on the left. There you go.
We have the instruction manual for it.
Felipe is standing on it, and the dog is standing on it. Wow. What did you get Theodore for his birthday? And then do you want to read that one?
Okay, sure. What do you get Theodore for his... Oh, wait, no. Oh, Jesus, I'm so confused.
You're good.
Just a momentary diversion on the road to the grave.
I got him a stomper.
That's mine, Felipe. Why is it wet?
Because of a problem? Yeah, it's a little random here at the beginning, you know. But I see why this captured people's minds in the early 2000s. I think it's a very interesting to see, because this is one of those comics that did stay pretty consistent in its art style throughout the entire run. It stayed pretty simple. I know there's a lot of webcomics, some of which that we are going to be talking about later, that did get more complicated as they went, and more elaborate. And so, like, it is interesting to see when webcomics decide to stick with what works versus when webcomics decide to just continue to grow and expand and get better over time, in places other than the writing. Because I'm sure this one will hit its stride eventually. I don't think we're going to get that far in reading it, but you know, like, webcomic, it's an interesting it's interesting seeing this sort of thing in retrospect, because you have it all compressed in on itself, you know, like, timeline wise, because, like, you just you get to see the beginning and you get to see the end and you get to see them juxtaposed, whereas when you are watching things as they are going, it is the quality creep is often so subtle and unnoticeable, and it's hard to tell when things are getting better. I know it's a lot of open tabs. I always have a lot of open tabs. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, I guess you just got the message.
I did.
I sent.
I will definitely check those out.
Like, the 5 of them are kind of peak in story and art-wise. I hope you like them. If you don't, let me know.
Yeah, I'll probably talk about them at the beginning of the next stream on. So, stay tuned. Yeah.
Where are you from, if I may ask?
Oh, I'm from Oklahoma, in the middle of the United States of America. Yep.
Our time zones are a little bit fucked.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You said you're from the Netherlands?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like 8 hours behind us, 8 hours ahead of us.
What time is it?
It is 6:32 p.m. right here, right now.
Yeah, it's 1:31 p.m. at the moment.
Oh, nice and early in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and read a couple more of these, and we can. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So who wants to smoke? And then the people are like, I do. And who would prefer to spend 5 minutes alone in the bathroom with the new FAO Schwartz catalog? And then everyone's like, oh, yeah.
What the fuck is an FAO Schwartz catalog?
FAO Schwartz is, it's a toy manufacturer / retailer. Thank you, Ava. I was about to have to Google this because I was going to say they were like Sears, but I don't think that is entirely accurate, obviously.
Sears wouldn't explain much anyways.
Yeah. Hey, someone ate all my shrooms. I'm sure I hid them in this trail mix. Do you want to read this one?
My mother, no. Oh, no. Wait, 1 second. I'm sorry. My mother knew that I would die one day.
And
the snake rode a motorcycle 7 miles.
Man, where am I gonna get another $20?
What the fuck?
Okay, have you ever done shrooms?
Wait, what?
Have you ever done shrooms? Yeah, I know, right? You used to be able to get shrooms for $20, apparently. That's wild.
Some of these comics are so confusing. I honestly don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, this one's a drugs joke. The joke is drugs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the joke is he stole the shrooms and he took them and now he's tripping. We'll read one more, and then maybe we'll see if there's a random button. And
wait 1 second. Can I send you a Dutch song to listen to?
I can't say I'll listen to it on stream, but you can definitely send it.
It's basically about weed. It's a bunch of old guys, I guess. Let me just send the name instead of the link, so you can search it up yourself.
Cool. I will check that out and see if it is a good fit for my stream.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You should see a lot of old white guys with gray beards and gray hair and pronunciation and shit.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and read this last one, and then we can move on to a different comic. H. Wood, all of our lines are busy. Please continue to hold. Do you want to read for the guy?
Sure. Oh, Jesus, do I have to be...
Modem Town
Jesus,
appreciates your call. This call may be recorded.
They are not going to pick up into the next few minutes.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's you.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's me?
I don't know. This is a very unclear one.
Confused.
Okay. Let me think. I think the line hasn't been up in 3 days.
I think it should be me because it's not in black, right?
I'm not sure. It's this comic is confusing. You know, like it is what it is. Let's go on to a different comic before we get more confused.
No. Have you tried the song already?
Oh, Ava says the joke is that the person overhearing it thinks that the person on the phone is talking about their dick. Oh, okay. They're not going to pick up in the next few minutes. Oh, hi. Yeah, it hasn't been up in 3 days. The internet hasn't been up in 3 days. Because they're calling Modem Town. Got it. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Streamer brain is a hell of a drug. Anyways, moving on to the Bob and George archives. This is a comic that is a Mega Man parody comic. It is one that is wild looking, and especially when this is the first page we've got here from Saturday, April 1st, 2000. Hi there, I'm Mega Man. I'm here to tell you that Bob and George won't be ready today. Tomorrow's not looking good either. So until then, me and my friends will entertain you. And while this started out on April 1st, this is still Mega Man. This is still... Yeah, this is...
How about the song I sent? Is the stream acceptable?
I'll check it out after stream.
Oh, after stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, you! Hold it right there. Yeah, you're in big trouble. So, just, give up and make this easy on both of us. Oh my, but this is going to hurt. And then the big robot's like, kill. Well, folks, I got some bad news. Bob and George has been delayed until April 15th. Seems the author doesn't know how to draw. So the Mega Man gang will be around a while longer. See you tomorrow. Oh god, now what? This is... What do you mean? Why did someone start a comic without knowing how to do any of the comic things? I think Mega Man's hair is made of synthetic hair. Anyways, let's see. Speaking of April 15th, I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then Proto Man, I think that's Proto Man. Do you know anything about Mega Man? Ratchet?
No fucking clue.
No. Alright, it's fair. I've played a little bit of Mega Man in the past. I played Mega Man 2 on the NES Mini whenever
I have seen Mega Man when I was a kid, but like I don't remember anything of it.
Yeah. I was a fan of the Siva Gunner channel for a while, and they had a lot of jokes about Woodman. You know.
How old are you, if I may ask?
How old am I? I am 24.
Oh, a bit younger than me.
And then, so Proto Man's like, did you do your taxes? And Mega Man's like, of course, how dumb do you think I am? And then Mega Man runs off, and the thing is titled, Are You Done? Which I think is a joke about Mega Man not being done with his taxes. Which is honestly a mood. I always wait till the last moment to do my taxes. Anyways, the next one is Mega Man screaming at this little guy. Hold it right there! Don't make me shoot! Again, I always hold off until the last minute to do my taxes. So, hold it right there! Don't make me shoot! And then he says it again, and he's like, man, I hate these new regulations. Cause, oh, the guy, popped up, I think? No. Alright. What if the federal government collapses before you get your tax return? Then the money is useless anyways. Charging, and then blast. Man, I just love working for a mad scientist. The Mega Man got blasted, and he's excited about it. I guess this is a daily comic, and they just kept doing these. I feel very strange indeed. And so he's shrinking back from his newer design to his original design. Proto Man, help! Something really weird has happened. Looks like you've been reduced to 8 bits. What? But what can this mean? It must mean that this strip is going into an origin story. Mega Man regression, something like that. Dr. Wily, come here. Behold, do you want to voice Dr. Wily? Ratchet?
Dr. Wily, come here. Behold, my latest creation, Proto Man. Oh, boy. He's waking up. What? Santa Claus and... Oh, wait, no, that should never mind.
It's no worries. Yeah, he's being like, what? Santa Claus and Albert Einstein? Proto Man awakens. Hi, Ava. Thank you for joining VC. I know you said you were scared of people in your apartment hearing you.
Well, yeah, but we'll see.
Cool. So you got Proto Man being like, who are you? And then Dr. Light is there.
I'm Dr. Light.
Yeah.
I created you.
And who's that guy with the shifty eyes?
He's my trusted assistant, Dr. Wily.
Are you sure you created me? Introductions are in order. Was the name of that one. I hope we get to the actual story soon. Jeez Louise. And then so Proto Man's like, so why do I have this blaster and shield? Am I some sort of crime fighter?
Oh no, you're my butler.
What? And then this one's called The Butler Did It, which is fun, I guess. What do you mean I'm your butler? And then Dr. Light's
Actually,
like,
you're more of a maid.
what? But then why do I have this blaster and shield?
Just in case the gardener goes crazy.
Are you sure you created me? Which...
I'm pretty sure Cut Man was created to be a gardener.
Yeah. And here we go. There's a Cut Man.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess, in a way...
And this is Goodman. He's a gardener.
Why does he look so dangerous?
That Dr. Wily designed him, and that's just how he ended up.
And he's the gardener.
Right.
Hence the deadly scissors sticking out of the top of his head.
Right.
Why the bikini?
Definitely a choice for Cutman, for sure.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, so I think the next one was supposed to be the one where they said Bob and George was delayed to. If the next one is not the beginning of Bob and George, then we are moving on to a different story. But I have a feeling that...
Hey, so I should
Maybe
do the
once this
ground
Origins
right?
thing ends.
Maybe.
Okay, Proto Man, I want you to go to the kitchen and get me a soda from the fridge.
Hey, where's the fridge? It's that.
It's that big gray block in the front of you.
Oh, there it is. Fridge. Special big episode, part 1. Yeah. It's not... which is whatever. And then... Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of this. There's so much of this. And then...
You say right?
What?
Am I Iceman also?
I think we're done reading this one for now. Yeah. So I think...
my bad. I'm just way too choppy to do this shit.
You're good. You know. Yeah, it looks like in June is finally when you meet the actual title characters. Oh.
Boy.
Bye, Ava. Anyways, we're not reading all of that. We can go on to a different comic. Give me just a moment. So this is Joy of Tech. It started in the early 2000s. It is a comic. I don't know much about it. I think it's one that was still going to this day, which is wild to think about. You've got these two guys. One's like, last night I found my wife in bed with her Linux on her laptop. The other one's like, gasp, you mean you caught her red-hatted? Which, yeah. Oh, have fun helping with the thing that you're being asked to help with. And then you've got, so now that you've made your IPO millions, what do you plan next? And the guy's like, I'm thinking of moving out of my parents' basement. And and his shirt says, I'm a .com millionaire, which is a reference to the early 2000s .com bubble.
Bit shit.
Yeah. Anyways, next one. At the Tech Expo. Fred, why are you sticking around? You've sold everything. No, not everything. Someone might want to buy the sign. Sold out. I guess this is an early 2000s Tech Expo joke. I wasn't around at early 2000s. What?
Honestly,
What?
I hate this.
You hate this one?
No, it's just shit.
Yeah. This is one that started really early on. I love a good terrible comic. It's great.
I mean, my current study is also IT related, but it's just fucking garbage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is, I think, the most recent one. Oh wait, no, this is a retro one. Let's see. March 26th. Yeah, so this is... There's no scientific evidence that cigarettes are addictive. Start early, it won't stunt your growth. Recommended by doctors like me. We don't need regulations, we will self-regulate. Besides, this is the parents' job. Here, try a free pack of cigarettes. We make so much money off of addictive people. And then it's all of the social media saying the same thing. Biting social commentary, apparently. This came out recently. That's like, this one's about ChatGPT, it looks like. Yeah, a bunch of AI stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's it's a shit comic, but like, it's
Yeah.
too relatable, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
but
I know it's happening, so
I'm
you don't
not
have to see it in like comics.
right. I'm not in the target audience for this comic. You know, like the target audience of this comic is 40-year-old dads, I think.
Same. It's the same shit for this one.
Uh,
Go, Meta, ChatGPT.
mm-hmm.
Oh damn. Okay.
Anyways, let's go ahead and look at this next one. This one is called Narbonic. It is from early 2000, or mid 2000. We are looking specifically at the director's commentary. We're not going to be reading the director's commentary. But this is one of the ones that earlier I was mentioning that some of them get more complicated as they go on. This is one of those types. Because I think by the more recent stuff... Oh, that's 2000s still. Let's see. This is... I don't know. Okay. But... if you look at the last comics versus the earlier ones, you can tell just straight up that the person has figured out composition a lot better. The person who wrote it, Shannon K. Garrity. So we can go ahead and zoom in on this, and I'll go ahead and read some of this. Congratulations, class of 2000. Welcome, graduates. As the dean of the college, it has been my singular pleasure to follow this remarkable class through 4 years, and it heartens me to look ahead and consider the bright future each and every one of you will create, using your disciplines to improve our world. Except for the computer science majors. They're more likely to perpetuate evil. Look alive, Dave. She's talking about you. Just because I got that interview with Microsoft, I already sold myself for a Quake skin. Yeah. Somewhat accurate, you know. Anyways, well, it's a tradition, sort of. This one... Oh, wait. Oh, Oh, okay, I see. That's not an actual microslop. Yeah. Alright, we got... Can you believe the nerve of the Dean accusing us of using our computer skills for evil? We should crash the campus ISP. Again? Excuse me, my employer is looking for a recent grad with computer degree. Any of you familiar with doomsday machines? Are we talking the kind hooked up to an engine of mass destruction, or the kind that releases a devastating virus? Are you prepared to work with both? Yes, but I've got less experience writing the virus interface. Maybe it'll work. See us tomorrow and we'll do the interview. I believe I just severely undermined my argument. Sheesh, undermined your argument back in panel 1. You had an argument? This is interesting. It feels like there is actually some sort of setup and payoff in these. There is, and knowing where this comic goes, it is interesting to see that it's interesting to know that this comic is starting out pretty promising. Honestly, this is the first one that I would probably continue actually reading, that we've checked out yet today. I think it is one of those comics that definitely seems like the author has something there, and I think that's interesting. And like, it might be a little rough still. I mean, the art's very rough still, but like, I think the writing actually, like, these are not too far off from the types of jokes that like, it's an interesting amount of foresight to know so long ago how evil all of these companies were going to not only be but end up being. I don't know. This is a very this is a comic that feels a lot nicer with hindsight, I think. So you got the evil angel, and he's like, well, on our way to a big job interview, eh, Dave? For a company that wants you to build doomsday machines. Evil, Dave, evil. Although he could take this job temporarily to pay off student loans. Dave's common sense, a long time no see. Back off, this is strictly a moral dilemma. Au contraire, as the part of Dave that never left high school, I submit that this job is an elaborate plot to embarrass me in front of Stacy Lee. Ah, impressive set of charts. Fuck this! I say we join this company on the grounds that it has babies, or that it has babes. Dave's social life. Dave's social life? We gave you up for dead. I took a sabbatical. You think I want to live in Dave 24/7? See, this is why I try not to think. Oh dear, parts of this aren't even legible. I sincerely apologize to everyone who's made the noble effort to read my lettering over the years. That's pretty funny. And you've got... Is this the Narbonics Lab? Hey, that's the name of the comic. Sorry, I just didn't expect people who want to build doomsday machines to have a third-floor office next to a dentist. We don't want to build doomsday machines. You don't? From the way you talked yesterday, I can't believe I took you serious. This is such a release. We already have a doomsday machine. We just want you to debug it. Look, do you mind if I smoke about 3 packs? She has a Mystery Science Theater mug? Oh, that's what that is. That's cute. Before you go for the interview, we'd like you to answer a few questions. No problem. Why do you people want to know my blood type? It's just a formality. My blood pressure? Formality. My fertility level? Formality. The quality of my liver and pancreas? I said the quality of my... Look, sometimes we need spare parts. Yeah. That's... Oh, shoot. Has my microphone not been transmitting? For a while now? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, wait, no. It's right there. No, I'm just... I'm reading. I see what you're saying right there. Can you not hear me? It might be on your side, because my things look to be going fine. Okay. Yeah, I can see you. I'm just talking in general. And then you've got... Okay, we're ready for your interview. You can go in now. Thank you. Creak. Boom. Can and should are different words, aren't they? Funny, that's what I said at my interview. And then, yeah, there's an explosion. Looney Tunes explosion. Apparently they are going to be moving away from that eventually. Yeah. Cool. Oh, we've got some color. Hello? It imploded! The darn thing imploded, and now the darn gerbils are loose. This was not in the manual. Look at this mess. Circuit boards and mutant gerbils everywhere. Of all the... Get over here. Bad gerbil. You see this? This is from you critters chewing on the wires of my nice new doomsday machine. And I don't think I see you, Cage. Don't think I don't see you, Cage A23. If I catch one more giant rodent throwing shavings at my intern. Oof. Are you the alfalfa delivery man? Please tell me you're the alfalfa delivery man. Actually, I'm here for a job interview. Oh, hi. I'll be your boss. I'll be backing away slowly. You validate parking? Yeah. Cool. Apparently that is one of the other central characters. Awesome. Okay, next one. She's a mad scientist? You didn't tell me I'd be working for a mad scientist. You gave me no information. I told you she was working on a doomsday machine. Yeah, but so was the rep from Microsoft. Oh yeah, you're a computer guy. Apparently, yeah, someone they knew worked at Microsoft. That's fun. Here at Narbonics Labs, we take pride in the advancement of evil scientists. So I see. I'm Helen Narbon, and this is Mel, my intern. Mad scientists have intern? I'm an evil intern. Oh, come on. Relax, have some evil coffee. This job sounds fascinating, Miss Narbon, but I have to admit, I have reservations. Really? What's that? Call me a naive college boy, but I was hoping to not immediately throw my lot in with the forces of insanity and darkness. Plus, the coffee is decaf. I told you it was evil coffee. I've heard that joke before. You served me decaf coffee just to be evil? I'm very sorry. On behalf of Narbonics Labs, I apologize. My intern is not behaving appropriately. You know I expect better from you, Mel. I'm sorry, Helen. Next time I want to see real evil. At least irradiate the coffee. We're out of plutonium. The sad thing is, I'm still considering this job. The job market's always been bad. For shame, Mel. Serving decaf coffee hardly qualifies as unadulterated evil. He admitted he didn't like it. Yes, but I worry that you lack a truly devious spirit. I'm only an evil intern. I'm still learning. Ugh. But learning quickly. If he ever wakes up, he'll thank me for the object lesson. Yeah, the coffee was drugged. Hey! All your neurons still firing? What happened? Mel poisoned your coffee. She does that. You were out for 3 hours. Are you saying that I spent the better part of an afternoon completely at the mercy of 2 mentally unhinged young women? We prefer to be known as mad. I'd complain more if I hadn't been praying for a scenario like this since I was 15. Another cup? What a guy. We'll read this one and then we can go ahead and end for now. Narbonic. Hello, loyal readers. It is Sunday, and you know what that means? Mailbag Day. Since when is it Sunday Mailbag Day? Since we started getting mail. Play along, will ya? I'm missing Futurama for this. Explain about the coffee. Right, some of you have expressed concern regarding the stance's morality on the certain caffeinated beverage. Chris Ellman, for example, writes, isn't all coffee evil? Evil, but in a good way. Chris, you raise an important point. Is coffee by its very nature inherently evil? Or is the stance that evil is the original natural state of coffee excessively Calvinist? Would it not be more reasonable to posit that coffee is created morally neutral and contains the potential for either good or evil? Didn't we agree there would be no pontificating? He asked a challenging question. Read the next one. Ooh, Leah Smith writes, what about decaf God's blessing? That can't be evil, can it? Whatever a God's blessing is, it doesn't sound evil. But here we risk the fallacy of the Nietzschean moral super coffee, the idea that certain brews stand above the ethics which define other coffees. Must we succumb to a myth of the latte of the gods, a master roast? I say nay. Sorry folks, somebody had too much coffee before the strip. This comic is about, moral relativity through the lens of coffee. This is my shit. This is awesome. Too much. Are we just slopping? Maybe a little bit. This is the last one. We're chill. You know? Too much evil coffee. Let's go, Helen. No coffee is above the law. We don't run into these problems in the Unitarians. Yeah. That guy would be a Unitarian. He fits the bill for every Unitarian I've ever met. I've got a friend who keeps wanting me to go to her Unitarian church, and I'm like, I don't know about that one. Yeah, this was a fun one. I will probably continue. A Unitarian is, so I don't know if this is a worldwide concept, but I know here in America there's an idea of a Unitarian church. These are churches who accept anyone from any creed of faith. Their guiding philosophy is putting together community. They technically count as Christian churches, but a lot of them are just kind of that for tax reasons, I think. So, Unitarians are an interesting bunch, to say the least. Anyways, let's go ahead and read a different comic. This is still the same comic. Okay, Mega Tokyo. This is one that I had heard of when I was younger. I had it recommended a couple times. And it's one of those comics that I kind of thought was cringe, you know. I didn't know too much about it, but everything that I did know, the fact that it was called Mega Tokyo, the fact that it was someone trying to do an anime style, it just was weird to me, and so I didn't ever check it out or anything, and so, you know, it's one of those things where I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't really know what it's about, but I do know that the art gets better, and I do know people like talking about it. So, yeah. Let's see. I want to scroll down and see what's up down here. This looks like someone talking about. Alright, this looks like the characters in the thing are talking. Interesting. They do rants and stuff. E3, the heart of the gaming world, beats here. We few that enter peer into the future of the gaming industry and be blessed with its vision. Like that Lara Croft vision over there? 2 tickets, my man. I'm sorry, but you can't enter. And in order to register for E3, you must be either a game developer or a member of the press. Ah! Is your friend alright? No, he's just in shock. Can you ask Miss Croft over there if she'd help me snap him out of it? So yeah, E3. What a period in time that was. This must have been like one of the first E3s, I think. Let's see. When did E3 begin? I know it ended a couple years ago because yeah. When was the first one? 95. Okay, so this was 5 years into doing E3. I knew E3 in the 2010s, which seemed like a really cool thing, and I always kind of wanted to go, and then it fell off, and I never got to, and I guess I'll always kind of regret that, but you know, it is what it is. I guess we're now, are we at E3 yet, or no? Wait, they got rejected from E3 last time, so let's see. I don't know. Sometimes comics play fast and loose with the rules to do things that are entertaining. So, like, maybe they're in E3 anyways. I don't know. Let's see. Largo, I'll be damned. I haven't seen you since college. Dom, what are you doing here? Working with Sega. You work in the gaming industry too? No. So, how's life been since graduation? I haven't graduated yet. So, how's college going? He dropped out. He entered rehab for his nervous NeverQuest addiction, but he's been clean for 6 days and counting this time. EverQuest. One of those games that I have always considered trying to play. In fact, I think I did boot up EverQuest one time, and which NeverQuest is a obvious reference to. It's one of those games that I first heard in the context of a punchline, because it's just a wild RPG, like online RPG, and no one. The joke I heard about it originally was from SAO Abridged. In the first episode, the big demon guy's like, it's just like EverQuest. And then one of the crowd members is all like, when have you ever heard of someone beating EverQuest? And then the big demon guy's like, when was the last time you ever heard of someone playing EverQuest? And that would continue being the main joke that I know about EverQuest. I've looked into things about it since then, but it's definitely one of those games that I think would be hard for me to get into it 25 years later. But it's interesting that this was that they chose NeverQuest here instead of like World of Warcraft. I don't know when World of Warcraft came out. Was it 2006 or was it earlier? Alright, World of Warcraft, let's see. That's not what 2004. So this was 4 years before World of Warcraft would even come out, which is interesting because that is the game that so many people would get so hooked on, and EverQuest is predating that, and they're doing the same jokes that would later be made about World of Warcraft by so many different people. I mean, even South Park was making jokes about it. And it does look like we are in E3 now, which is interesting, seeing as they were rejected from getting in on the last page, I think. Let's see. Does this have anything in here that explains? Not really. Okay. Next page. Hi, Ashling. We're reading Mega Tokyo right now. So how'd you swing a job with Sega Japan? Ed and I both applied right after college. You guys work together? No, they only had one opening. You remember how competitive we used to be? So you locked your best friend in the trunk of your car so he'd miss the job interview. What about all the other applicants? Well, they weren't really friends, you know. Check, please. That was... What a 2000s comic this is. Yeah, there have been a few good readings. We read Narbonix earlier, which I need to pull back up because I accidentally X'd out of that one. Recently closed tab, so let's pull that one back up. Because I do want to read Narbonix straight up outside of this stream. I wanna check it out. Yeah. Narbonix is about these people working at an evil company. Evil tech company. Anyways, this is Mega Tokyo. It is apparently a gamer comic. I didn't realize it was a gamer comic. Which is annoying because I had a different gamer comic that I wanted to read. I guess a lot of these have been kind of gamer comics. I mean, the Mega Man one we read earlier was a gamer comic. I'm sure there's other ones. Control Delete. We haven't read that one yet, but I do have things to say about Control Delete. I don't know. I know it's in the thumbnail on YouTube, but I don't know if we've talked about it yet. Gamer. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. I'm telling you, Piro, it's not fair. I should be a game designer. Dude, we're in a hotel full of them. See? Over there is Trent Osner of BioWare. You go introduce yourself. A good first impression can go a long way. Please make me your monkey boy. Yeah. I guess the plot is this guy trying to get hired. Pre-Homestuck webcomic type shit. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of other things that these webcomics have been about. Technology. A lot of these have been about technology. Which tracks, because this was... you gotta remember, this was around 2000, 2001. The dot-com bubble hasn't popped yet. People are still getting used to the internet. Everything looks like it's gonna be great forever, except for the fact that obviously it won't. It's interesting to see people's perspectives of that at the time. Man, this sucks. I'm starting to get seriously pissed off. Akari-chan. Oh, for Christ's sake, stop drooling. Let's figure out how to break into this joint. Hi. .com. The .com bubble. Gross. You really think they'll believe we work for Ion Storm? As high as their employee turnover is, it is possible. We're from Ion Storm. Where do we get our badges? Iron Storm? Yes, we've been expecting you right this way. I told you they weren't going to believe us. Wow, it's John Romero. Maybe they did believe us. He doesn't work for them either, dude. Can you guys still spare me a few mil till I get back on my feet? Shout out to John Romero. We stumbled across the John Romero is going to make you his bitch generator last time, didn't we? The Daikatana ad generator. John Romero's about to make you his bitch. Suck it down. Yeah. And what? Oh, jeez. All right. Let's try that. Yeah. So like we can go ahead and. This was a wild ad, but we do have this here. Let's just copy some words from this. Maybe it's John Romero. Maybe they did believe us. Whoa. It's John. Oh, John. Wait, was the original one in all caps? Shoot. Yeah, it's in all caps. Okay. Whoa. It's John Romero. Maybe they did believe us. Whoa, it's John Romero. Maybe they did believe us. And then below that, he doesn't work for them either, dude. He doesn't work for, what was it? Ion Storm. Have fun. I think this is a joke that is literally only for me. But you know, sometimes you gotta make a joke that is literally just for you. Because you think it's funny. Yeah. Megatoki. Anyways, returning back to the plot of the stream. Mega Tokyo. Where am I? Why am I on an airplane? You got all drunk and bitchy about E3, so I suggested we go to Japan. Piro. You vomited, so I took that as a yes. Sir, please, it's against airline policy to use the headphone cord to strangle a fellow passenger. Just give me a few more minutes. Wow. We're just skipping over a lot of E3, aren't we? Old webcomics are wild. I do love a good old webcomic. Wow, it's there are choices being made here. Tell me again, why are we going to Japan? I told you, Japan is a real mecca for gamers. Oh my word! This is... Oh... Yeah, what in the... Why are we saying this stuff? This is the kind of stuff I say as a joke, making fun of this type of person. And they're just saying it. That's wild. That's wild. They're... This is gonna do the thing Japan thing, isn't it? There are choices being made in this stream, or in this comic, and I'm interested to see where it goes, honestly. Alright. Tell me again, why are we going to Japan? I told you. Japan's a real mecca for gamers. For freaks like you, yeah, but why did you drag me along? You don't remember last night at all, do you? Want to know what I think of your stinkin' con? This is what I think of your stinkin' con. Oh my god. Largo, please come down and put your pants on. Oh. I also figured it might be a good idea to get you out of the country for a while. I love her Gynax shirt. That's great. And he's wearing a Neverwinter Night shirt. That's fun. Yeah, we're in August of 2008 here. Let's see. D4 P41 pipe. What does this say? I know it's a elite speak joke. D4 P1 P41. Sir, are you all right? Do you need to see a doctor? I need help. Oh, okay. Oh, that says Depain. Okay. I need you to gats the doctor. I got some bad pain and in my chest. I need my pills. Does anyone here speak Leet? Yo. No. Is that no? What was that? You? Yeah, I think it's yo. Oh, so here we are. I don't have much to say about Leet Speak. Leet Speak's so 2000s. I'm shocked we hadn't encountered much of it before now. I mean, I know we did on the couple streams ago whenever we were scrolling some blogs trying to imitate Leet Speak. But this has some interesting elements of it included here. It's got the fact that it's got the spelling in with the pipe and the slash, which I don't see people do anymore. It's got the doing D with the pipe and the caret, which I don't see people doing anymore. It's got the bracket. It's got the J as Y. Like, that's not something I see people do anymore. It's also got a lot of replacing E's with A's, which feels so antithetical. Or individual E's with A's, which are then replaced with 4's, which just seems so antithetical to Leet Speak, because it's so rare that I see anyone who is trying to recreate that style of typing nowadays pass up an opportunity to use a E and a 3 mixed up. And I just find that fascinating that this is one of those things that they use that hasn't lasted from old Leet Speak stuff. Anyways, moving on. So, so here we are. What now? Well, get your passport out. Passport? Don't tell me you don't have... Why would I have a passport? Looks like we've got another one. I'll get him. I understand that you do not have a passport. However, if you can defeat Junpei in Mortal Kombat, you can enter. Yeah, who demand? Are you sure you don't have to quarantine him? Your kung fu is best. Wow. Okay, so the joke is that he thinks he's gonna have to fight the guy, but he just has to play Mortal Kombat against him. That's That's cute. Okay, this was fun. Don't know what the hell this thing is, but it sure is cool. Told ya. I guess we should look into getting home. I'm sorry, but your card has been rejected. What? What did she just say? My card must be maxed out. Give me yours. Are you kidding? I just maxed out my card getting this thing. Then we have a problem. Are you telling me that we're stuck here? Well, hold very still. I think I figured out a use for this thing. What is that? And I have no idea what that thing is. Anyways, I actually do have something to say about this. This is very distinctly a pre-9/11 comic strip. Currently, having the date at the bottom definitely helps, and also the fact that airport security is so lax. You know, like that. Yeah. Very interesting. All right. This is just great. Thousands of miles from home, no money, no place to stay, and worst of all, I'm gonna miss the release of Baldur's Gate 2. Someone shoot me. Oh, Baldur's Gate. It's wild that... I didn't realize that it had been 25 years since Baldur's Gate 2 had come out. That's so wild to me that it had been that long between the release of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Like, just a wild gap between games, and honestly it turned out really good, so like I can't blame them. I can't be like they shouldn't have done that or anything. It's really just like, wow, that's an awesome amount of restraint that they had there. Alright, don't freak out on me. I know a bunch of people here in Tokyo. It shouldn't be too hard to find somewhere to crash. Then why are we sitting here? I'm starving, and I need to check my email. Well, on the plane, I was finally able to finish with Yumitsumitai with Manami. Unfortunately, it seems to have drained the battery out of on my portable. I can't get at my address book. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Relax, I'm sure we'll be back before Neverwinter Nights is released. Great, that'll be, what, 3 years? And yeah, he's been wearing the Neverwinter Nights shirt for a while now. Alright. 1, 2, 3, why? Naze Nani Mega Tokyo. The how and why of Mega Tokyo. Hi kids, welcome to the how and why of Mega Tokyo. In these segments, we will try and fill you in on any details and questions you may have about the comic, as well as behind the scenes info. We know that there may be things like the spoof of Nadisco that might require some explanation from time to time. I'm not doing this. Oh, come on. Cosplay's fun. I don't know what this is. It says it's a spoof of Nadesco? What is that? Martian successor Nadesco. Nadesico. Okay, that is the same thing. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this was airing from 96 to 97. And then it got replaced by Pokemon. Interesting. I don't understand the bits here, because I've never watched this show. Works directed by Tatsuo Sato. Have I watched any of these things? No, I have not. Yeah, that tracks, honestly. Yeah, so I cannot comment on any of this. Wow. Anyways, it looks interesting. I'd check it out, maybe. Probably not, maybe. We'll see. Well, this is Shinjuku. My friend Tsubasa lives somewhere around here. Wonderful, that helps. I am in awe of your uselessness. It won't take long. If I can get online, I might be able to get a hold of him. Subasa. Hello, how are you? Well, I'm standing in a gateway store in Shinjuku. You know the store. What? Are you in Japan? Yeah, I need a favor. We need a place to crash. Let me guess. Largo is with you? Yeah. Could you hurry? Sir, what are you doing? Help! Fire! Aye! I guess Largo set something on fire in the background. Interesting. Yeah. It's an interesting use of tell, don't show going on here. Yeah. What the hell did you do? Can't I leave you alone for 5 minutes? Hey, it wasn't my fault. There I was in the store, minding my own business, when suddenly it called to me. And there was an AMD Athlon CPU that wasn't being overclocked. This was a crime. I felt I had to right this injustice. So what happened to my Athlon box? That's what happened to my Athlon box. That's not true. I wasn't anywhere near it when it exploded. So yeah, he overclocked a PC. Great. I guess this was early on. Why would you use AMD? Well, because NVIDIA didn't exist yet, I think. I don't know. I don't know enough about computer parts for that one. Okay. Tsubasa-san, good to see you. Piro-san, Largo-san, nice to see you. Dude, we're stuck here till someone floats us alone for some plane tickets. Can you help us out? Gomen ne, Piro-san. I wish I could. I picked up some air yesterday and I sort of overdid it. I am broke again. Air? You have the game? Yes, it is great. The art is beautiful. Mizuku-chan is my new love. She is very sweet. Oh my god, there are two people like you in the world. There are two people like you in the world. I can't deal with this right now. I'm getting a soda. Can I borrow it when we get to your place? Sure. Yay, I thought that I'd have to wait a month to play that game. Look out! Oh my god, you hit him! Oh, Largo just got hit by a car. Oh my, I don't think your friend knows that we drive on the left side of the road here. I'm reminded of Excel Saga. Do you think he's okay? Nah, he's fine. I'd worry more about the boss. Sounds like they're lampshading where they stole that joke from. Megatopio. Well, that was stupid. Shut up. I hope you are okay, Largo-san. Well, at least this didn't happen last week when I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I would have freaked. Last time you broke your arm and couldn't play. Like the last time you broke your arm and couldn't play? Most games you play require two hands to play properly. Do you have any idea how hard it is to do complex fighting maneuvers with one hand? Doing it right requires strength, skill, and dexterity and the whole use of your whole body. I suppose this isn't a good time to tell him you have a limited edition of copy of Capcom vs. SNK at your place. Too bad you don't play love simulation games. You can play most with one hand. This is a joke about how those games are simple, I guess. And I guess Largo is a fighting game player, which is one of those things that you don't see characters have as the genre of genre of game. Like that's not someone's favorite genre of game too often anymore, unless or in like things. Usually in, I'm trying to think, what type of gamers have I seen in things recently? I guess there's not many at all that I've seen. Most people are either gamers or not if they're going to show up in things. There's a lot of mobile gamers, which is probably because that's the type of game that modern TV show writers are most comfortable writing. I don't know. It's just interesting to like. I like indie media a lot because you get characters who are very specific to the lives of the people writing the strips of live. Like this. Like there's not many modern things that would let your characters have be a fighting game player. I don't think. They would just be a generic gamer. But this guy specifically likes fighting games, as you could see earlier with Mortal Kombat 5, and now talking about fighting games a whole bunch. I want to know this guy's opinion on like the Super Smash Bros. Melee games. Anyways, Casey and Andy. Okay. This has been fun. Mega Tokyo is an interesting comic. I don't know what else to really say about it, because what am I supposed to say about it, you know? Okay, I do need to be right back, actually. I need to drink some water, and then I will be right back, because I've been talking for, I think, 30 minutes straight. So let's go ahead and, yeah. I will be right back. I'm going to go put on some music. And I'm back. Okay. Cool. How are we doing? I'm really enjoying this. This is a very interesting experience here. Oh. Cool. Anyways, that was Mega Tokyo. I think we are going to go ahead and end there, because we read a whole bunch of that, because I had a lot to say about a lot of it. This is Casey and Andy by Andy Weir. You may recognize the name Andy Weir. Andy Weir is the writer of the Hail Mary Project, which had a recent movie adaptation. He's also been making a weird right-wing turn recently, going on some really weird podcasts and trashing Star Trek and stuff. And I think it would be it's going to be interesting reading a couple of these and see if any of that was going to be there from the beginning, or if it was more of just if this is genuinely a more recent pivot that he's decided to make. So yeah, this is Casey and Andy. You got this guy. Juggling. Is there any other hobby more noble? But like for any art, it needs an audience. Hey Casey, behind the back shot. Oh, ass! Next. I said I was sorry. I'm still not talking to you. I guess he accidentally hit the antimatter and they all died. Next. Knock knock. Casey, get the door. Yeah. Behold, it is I, he whom all shall meet. I am Death, and I'm looking for a Casey Grimm. Right back there. Casey Grimm? No. Silence, mortal! Your time on the world is at an end. Ah, my soul! You're so gonna be haunted! I see dead people. Ah, what a timely, Signs? Was that Signs? Is that a Signs reference? This was 2002, so it's kind of timely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess it is actually pretty timely. Unless this wasn't the one that I thought it was. I think it's the 6th then. So it's a little bit late, actually. Yeah. A joke that had been made before. Anyways. Let's zoom in a little bit, because this is weird looking. The Baron, having captured you, has trussed you up in the sturdy rope and thrown you into the deepest cell in his dungeon. First, I escaped my bonds, then I fashioned the rope into a primitive death ray. I used that to blast the door open. Hold it, you can't make a death ray out of rope! Not even a primitive one. Yes, I can. All you know how to do is it's all in how you tie the knots. Forget it. Obviously, I'm going to have to demonstrate. Rope, please. Say I can do it! Say I can do it! Ugh! Okay. This is horny. This is weirdly horny. Sounds like a ninja. Sure does. Correct. My Lord Milligan requires your death. Nothing personnel. Schmack, 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 schmack. I see Lord Milligan still uses discount mail order ninja catalog. $9.99 a dozen. So there'll be 11 more soon. You've been in your room all day. What are you doing? Oh, not much. Just channeling the dark and evil forces of the damned, tampering in God's domain for my own evil purposes. As Kurthul. If you want to borrow my books, ask first. It's wild. See, like, Andy Weir is an acclaimed writer. This sucks. Like, it's wild seeing what someone does before they are famous, because you get weird and bad stuff when they are still figuring out how to make things. And I love that. This sucks. It's so awesome. It's so awesome to see how people sucked when they were still figuring out how to do things. I love it. I seem to have made a hole in space-time. This warrants further investigation. So, what's the future like? Difficult to tell. The possibilities of this are endless. Don't step in that. We can't keep tearing up space-time. The consequences could be disastrous. Nonsense. Science can't be a slave to our fears. Casey? Let's see here. And then the universe falls apart. Which, this does seem like a concept that Andy Weir... this is a very Andy Weir concept from my understanding of the things that he's written. It's interesting to see the hallmarks of it sitting so early on in his things that he had written. People of Earth, I, Dr. X, bring you an ultimatum. If I am not made supreme ruler, I will destroy the world with my Death Ray satellite. I will demonstrate my power by destroying... Yo, Casey, I forgot how you spell your last name. It's Grimm, Grimm, right? Hey, ow! Quit it, ow! Yeah, that's funny. Like, doxing your friend as they're trying to take over the world is a pretty funny joke, I think. Yes, our new Shrinko-mat works perfectly. You call that working? Well, the concept is sound. We'll have to reverse polarity to get back to normal size, obviously. But how will we get up there? This table leg is the relative size of a skyscraper. Of course, we can ride my cat, Cujo. We're saved. Okay, admittedly, this wasn't the best plan I've ever hatched. This is what, like the third time they've died? Wild. Yeah, something I've noticed is that, I don't know. Okay. It's actually not a comment. Andy drew himself as the scientist guy, and his friend is Casey. The dumber one, I guess? They both seem somewhat smart, so that's a weird dynamic. I don't know. So it has come to this, indeed. Combining these two reagents will create the most powerful explosive in history, but the risk is great. If we're wrong in our calculations, we can be blown apart by a tremendous blast. But with this formula, I can power machines of war for my conquest of the world. I say we perform the experiment. This new formula will allow me to finally perfect my work on my new line of exploding hamsters. Clearly, the potential gain outweighs the risk. I agree that we should perform the experiment. Then it shall be done! Preparing to pour, I've got to stop telegraphing like that. This is such a Tails Gets Trolled. Like, the composition is very, of the two people staring into the camera, is reminiscent of Tails Gets Trolled, in my opinion. Which is interesting, because I'm pretty sure Tails Gets Trolled was later. I think it's funny that Death shows up and then they decide, you know what, actually we're not going to do the thing. That's a good bit. Casey, there's an evil clone in the living room. Andy, it's my girlfriend Mary. She's lived with us for 4 years. You'll have to accept that. Accepting it means no more hate mail. And no more punji traps in the living room. Look what she did to my bedroom door. She's just trying to communicate. This is goat blood. What on earth makes you think that? She left the rest of the goat in my bed. Wow. What a thing to put in your comic unexpected. This is the only woman so far that has shown up. And wow, he's just straight up going out of his way to call her a demon bitch. Wild. Down with Casey. Yo, dude, there's an angry mob reminiscent of a cheesy 50s vampire movie out front that wants to talk to you. What the hell do you want? We blame you for all the world's problems. That's ridiculous. How can I possibly be to blame for everything? We're a mob. We don't need a good reason. Are you people really this stupid? Yes! Then join me and we shall rule! He seems like a leader. The mask is what sold me. Dr. X. Dr. X. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Hey, Casey, meet my new girlfriend, Satan. I thought Satan was a guy. I have many forms. Andy, we need to talk. I don't like to butt in, but friends don't let friends put their eternal soul in jeopardy. Pfft, and as if I wasn't already going to hell. Dude, she's the embodiment of all that is evil. Oh, like your girlfriend is so perfect. What in the world could possibly make you want to date Satan? Andy Weir, I have come for your soul. Oh, hi, boss. Aye! Perks. His waist is so svelte here. Why did he draw himself almost with boobs? There are choices being made in this character art. Yeah, he sure drew his self-insert like this. Anyways, what a comic this is. I think we're only going to read a couple more of these ones, because this is a lot. Hey, I didn't know you could read. Go to hell. How to lose weight and dramatically change your figure. What do they recommend? Cut off a leg? You can leave at any time. No, I think a diet book is just what you need. No, it isn't. You jackass. I'm only reading it so I can keep my figure. You really want to keep it? We'll have to clear out the garage just to make room for your ass. My ass looks like $1 million. Yeah, and quarters. What happened? Don't worry. I had it coming. Was it worth it? Yep. What an asshole. Like, I know that's the bit, but even then, like, wow. And Andy Weir sucks. Adjusting the camera a little bit, because... Oh, I accidentally turned on the light. There we go. How's that? That's a little better. Alright. Yeah, let's read this one and probably one more. My ascension to power was bloody as it was evil, but at last I reign supreme. Now that I rule, I must protect my mastery with difficult but necessary executions. Mary, you have been the one true love of my life, but I doubt not that you would eventually covet my power and kill me whilst I slept. As for you, Andy, I can only assume you would use your knowledge of my habits to profit greatly from my assassination. Also, I've wanted to kill you for years. So it is with a heavy heart that I must order you your deaths. Do not think of your ends as without merit. Your deaths will serve to benefit my long and glorious reign. Guards, seize them. Huh? What's the number for the insane asylum? Mim 6. There's so many things that I can't, it's hard to hone in on just one thing to talk about. Yeah. What you doing? Reading. What you doing? Reading. What you doing? Reading! What you doing? I was about to ask that too. Reading. What you doing? Going at. Yeah. What a comic. Okay. I don't think I'm going to keep reading this one. This one is called Get Your War On. I don't really want to read it. This one's called Nowhere Girl. Part 1, Imaginary Friend. So. Diary, December 5th, 1994. So disassembling a life is easier than it first seems, it turns out. My job is gone, and I don't even have to quit. It's like a cascade. No more job, no more money. The phone's been turned off, and I won't be able to make rent next month. It's not all easy. Today I got rid of my toaster. I gave it to the woman downstairs. I've lived here almost a year, and I don't know her name. But she was pleased to have my toaster. All that's left now, I guess, are some old clothes, tapes, and my stereo in my bed. The fridge is empty. All that's left is to give my notice and get rid of the last few things. It's a little reassuring how little I'll be leaving behind. A few scattered possessions given away to nameless neighbors left on the curb. Reminds me there really wasn't much here to start with. Hey, welcome back from helping your friend pay taxes. Nice. Taxes are fun, except for the fact that they aren't. As I've always said, I wait till the last minute to pay my taxes. So, you know. Fix my camera a little bit. There we go. Oh. Yeah, there we go. This is a comic called Nowhere Girl. Oh yeah, that's one of my biggest fears. People going through my stuff when I die. Yeah. This is a very interesting start to this comic, but I also don't think it's a bad start. I think this is the sort of thing that really hooks you in, especially considering there's not a whole ton of this comic, I don't think. I think there's 43 pages in chapter 1, and then how many pages are in chapter 2? Let's see. 30 pages in chapter 2. So it's like, this is not a hard read. I will probably finish this one off stream. You can see she's got a Smith's poster on the wall there. Yeah. Soon I'll be gone, and no one will miss me or even remember I existed or care. If they do remember, they'll want to forget. I was an annoyance, a freak, something uncomfortable they had to deal with, to tolerate in their midst. Something that when they saw me, they were afraid they would catch what I had. Freaky Yankee banana girl with the stupid hair who's always dressed like someone died and listens to all the stupid music that they hate. If they do remember me, it will be with knowing in a sense of satisfaction and knowing that I am dead. Relief, maybe. Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit. No one would really care. Please go back? Can I go back? How do I go back? Nope. Okay. Let's try that. At least the world has the decency to reign today. This is like if Daria decided to commit suicide. Like, wow. Also, I've got boots like that. I relate to her. Except for the fact that I'm not suicidal. You know. Like, that's an important thing. Important point here. Who is adding me on Discord? Why? Someone else went live. Shout out to the tier above podcast. I'm probably going to go raid Notice the Z when I'm done. I guess I kind of wonder about if people heard. It's been so long, like 5 years since I saw Ivy, since she transferred. She'd be happy to know I finally did something with my life. Yeah, I guess some people will hear and some won't, realistically. That's what'll happen. Well, word gets around, fucking hick downs. Don't I know. And if you're lucky, no one listens. If I'm honest with myself, only reason I signed up here last year and wasted what money I had trying to get an education is because my friend Daniel is a student here. 5 years since everything else went away, but not him. I guess I love Daniel. He's the only decent human being in the world. He's my best friend. I've had more than one friend. They couldn't be better than him. Fuck everyone and everything else. I think of him and I want to die less, but I hate the world for not being more like him. He has been and is my tether to life. I imagine she's probably going to learn through the course of this comic that she's not gonna die. Or doesn't want to die, actually. Because that's how character arcs work. When I was a kid, I used to pray that aliens would abduct me. Anything to not be here. Lame? Well, instead I grew up and came to the school. Pretty much because Daniel is here. Even lamer, huh? Ivy would have given me shit for it. I know. Not that I have to care anymore. I read somewhere that this theme song to that old TV show my dad watched about the Vietnam War or something actually had words, even though they never used them. They say suicide is painless, something like that. Well, you have to laugh. I've decided today I want to say goodbye to Daniel. Knock knock. Oh, hey, Jamie. What are you doing here? I wanted to see you. So say hi. Is that okay? Are you busy? No, it's okay. I'm just surprised to see you at this time, I guess. I figured you'd be in class or at work. Well, I have no class, I've been told. As for work, let's just say I've called in sick, which is actually kind of funny if you think about it. Yeah, okay, I guess. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is this still that virtual reality programming stuff like in the movies? Well, it is for a virtual reality project, yeah. The same one as last time I saw you. That was weeks ago. You're still working on the same thing? Well, that's a huge project. Government, contractors, and universities all over the country are contributing to it. When finished, there will be this whole virtual university where people can go and learn safely. And is it raining out? Ever heard of an umbrella, college girl? I'm just giving you a hard time. Have a seat. It's good to see you. I've been thinking of you just the other day. Man, it has been weeks, hasn't it? Time flies. Yeah. Sit right down. You want a Coke or something? Excuse me, Daniel? There is a... Oh, hi, Jamie. Hi. Hey, what's up? There's a message for you on the office, machine. 6 for John and 1 for all for you. That's all. John's a popular guy. Yeah. Well, okay, thanks, Steve. Later. Oh, okay. Where are we going with this? Where is this going? What is going on in this comic? It's very meandering. It's very vibey. I'm really enjoying it, though. I definitely want to read this one all the way through. It's we've got a lot of interesting little things going on here. Checking something real quick. Checking other thing real quick. Okay, I need to stop just scrolling Blue Sky now. Alright, cool. Okay, this one seems really heavy. Like it... do they go in the virtual reality? No, it doesn't look like they do. Which is cool. I don't know where this comic is going. It seems like a vibe. I want to keep reading it, but it does not seem like the type of comic that I would have much to say about on stream. So I'm not going to be saying much about it on stream, so I'm not going to keep reading it on stream. So let's go on to Happy Town. This is actually Scott McCloud, who you might know as... Let's see. He wrote a book. He wrote a lot of books, actually. But he wrote this one, which was a staple of every classroom I've seen. Or every, like, art class that I've seen. There's a lot of little bits from this one that, that get posted around and redone all the time, like this one. That's why I decided to draw myself in such a simple style. Would you have listened to me if I looked like this? Yeah. Like, stuff like that. When we abstract an image through cartooning, we're not so much eliminating detail as we're eliminating focus on specific details. By stripping down an image to its essentials, meaning an artist can amplify that meaning in a way that realistic art can't. Yeah. And, like, a lot of people reverence Scott McCloud as one of their first ways they got into drawing. And, yeah, he's got a lot of really interesting little tips and such. He's inspired a lot of artists that I definitely enjoy. And, yeah, so I wanted to see, like, hey, what has this guy actually written? Because he wrote a book on comics, but, like, does that mean he's good at making comics? Let's see. So this is a series called Morning Improv. This is issue 1, Happy Town. Morning. Gee, another beautiful day. There's my neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Hi. Oh no, rain. And me without an umbrella. I'm cold. Here, friend, have my raincoat. Thanks. Now you're getting wet. That's okay. Do you believe in God? Ugh! This coat is filled with deadly tarantulas. What? Gotta run. Remember, always brush before eating. Stop! I have a gun! Numbers, emoticons. Bang! Ow! I've been shot. Spiders. So yeah, is there a easier way to read these? What is all this? What was all this then? Yeah, there's like 26 of these. We're gonna open them up. Probably 5. Let's start with the first few. Alright. This one is Proto the Pet. Now, what do? I don't have the slightest idea how to raise a wild tramp shark. Well, we'll just take him to the pound, some poor thing. Oh no, Mom, please, can't we keep him? I promised to take care of him. Oh, alright. Yippee! Huh, what a crazy guy. I'll call him Proto. Whoa, hoo! Ride him, cowboy. Proto, that's far enough. Proto, you can stop now! Proto! Ah, it's the edge of the world! Bad, Proto, bad. Oh, great desert god, we have walked for days and we are lost. What do we do? Because your heart is pure, we will help you. Eat now of the flesh of your beast, and it will give you the strength to return home. Eat of the... You mean Proto, but isn't he... Ah! He's dead! You killed him! Stupid, stupid desert god. Boy, you must eat or you will die. I don't care. Day, night, day, night, day, night, day, night. Nice going, desert god. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Ha ha! Meow. Meow. Yeah, that was interesting. Brad Somber Nude. Let's go ahead and open up a couple. All the ones that he says are actually good. And we will read those probably also. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Sandy. Ooh, I love the new couch. Thanks, I got it on sale at Bargain Hound. They even deloused it for free. Oh, there's Brad. Hi, Brad. Hello. Say, Mandy, have you seen that new dinner theater on Main Street? It looks ginchy. Have we? Well, Brad and I are members. Would you like to come with us tonight? Jeez Louise, I do not care. I just do not care. Okay. This one's titled, I Am the Most Beautiful Dog in the World. Here, boy, you want to play fetch? Huh? You want to? Huh? Sure you do. Ready? Go fetch. Come on, boy. Go get it. This is Ugly Irwin from Infinity Train. Oh, no you don't. I know what you want me to say, and I'm not saying it. Now fetch! You think you're better than me, don't you? Well, you're not. You're not! I detest you! I am the most beautiful dog in the world. Flap those flagella like you mean it. Oh, hi, Eunice. You're looking awfully fuchsia today. Hi, Lena. Yeah, something just came over me this morning. So have you talked to the boss about that lousy worm manager of yours? No, Lena. The culturally sensitive I don't want to read this one also. Inertia Man. Inertia Man, come quickly. We don't stop the evil brain's robot army from triggering the doomsday machine. Mega City will be destroyed. I'll be right there. 20 minutes later. Boom! Is this the end of Inertia Man? Rhetorical question, man. That's funny. That's cute, you know. He's got to build up inertia, I guess. It's definitely clear that the art improved through these. It's interesting seeing what he cut his teeth on to get better at this whole comics thing. And, like, I get it. I get his stuff. Oh, this one's multiple pages. Wow. Alright, this one is called Venus Envy. This one is an early trans comic. So let's see what's up here. Does your world seem a wee bit envy? Don't fret. Read Venus Envy starting December 1st. So let's... MTF Nightmare number 36. Goddamn briefs. High winds on laundry day. That is so real. Number 36. Only 20 more minutes in class. 20 more minutes. 20 minutes. 19 minutes. When tucks go horribly, horribly wrong. Yeah, that's accurate. Why FTMs love it when their MTF friends are happy. Head level and they just keep getting bigger. Ah. Gross. I think? I don't know. Rule 1 when dealing with trans femmes. What gives? I thought all your cross-dresser types got hard and stuff in woman panty. Do you mind? Yeah, men. Never ever do this. Ooh, a kitchen knife. How ladylike. Much too feminine. This is real, but also, like, you know. Girl mode, fag, sissy, boy, girl, freak, sissy, fag, boy mode, sissy, fag, freak, PMS mode, sissy. Oh, make up your own expletive deletive minds. Fag, freak, yeah. Yep. Honey, your father and I just wish you wouldn't choose such a difficult path in life for yourself. I just wish I got to choose. Self-doubt, sense of hopelessness and dread, electrolysis appointments, PMS, way too many pills, stupid makeup, SRS fund. We can't have swears, but we can have slurs, yeah. I don't know. Some people... I think it hits harder saying the slurs uncensored in an actual trans woman's art, you know? Half-finished name change paperwork, Trish used for unexplainable crying jags. These are all... Yeah, I know people exactly like this, with all of these problems. Psych 101. And so Freud's electrocomplex theory states that all women inherently desire to have a penis. Right, but why can't she say fuck? That's a good point. I don't know. I got no idea why she censored herself saying fuck. This was self-published, so, like, she chose that, I guess. I don't know. She can say bullshit, yeah. Check. I think this is funny, though. And you are, I consider myself a boy girl because I like to express both feminine and masculine traits. Yeah. I just don't see why people limit themselves to one gender. Oh, sorry, I was kind of rude. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I'm bi, so I can understand you're about not wanting to limit your choices. Nice to meet you. Bi? So you're some kind of slut? Want to come out with me after the meeting tonight? Oh, the early 2000s were a hellscape. Oh, they were a hellscape. You know, as things have gotten better, and also worse, I'm glad there are things that I don't have to deal with as much anymore. So, how can I date a girl who used to be a guy? For starters, she doesn't hassle me about the toilet seat, since she leaves the seat up almost as much as I do. Oh, honey, you know, it's, I guess, this is a very interesting, I like the Misk game shirt. Interesting punchline. Please shoot him. Please shoot him. I've heard some people complain that there's no sex involved when you're with a TS girl, but that doesn't really bother me. So long as she keeps giving me head. Please shoot him. Please shoot him. Please shoot him. Kill him. Just do it. Just do it. Girls and large hammers are a good combo. This is true. On war. I'd like to take a moment to express my current distaste with the current war with Afghanistan. Ooh, the artist. Now, I've hated the Taliban for years, and you can't just condone the deaths of 3,600 innocent men and women, but these are the actions of tyrant government and insane terrorist leader, not to mention the men and women whose homes were bombing. A war to overthrow a third world government shouldn't take half this long, unless, of course, it's profitable. Still, I am proud of my American heritage, even if I'm ashamed of my nation. Sorry, I'll be funny next time, I promise. 2001, everyone! 2001! Definitely not still relevant today. Jeez Louise. Stick figure week. Tina, remember when you said you'd fill in for a week? Yeah? Aaron. A great year for webcomics, yeah. What a year. I'm short. Me. Well, I need the strips soon. Okay, I'll do them tonight. You'll do them all tonight in high quality my fans deserve? Yeah. The birth of Stick Figure Week. Hey Zoe, what happened to our bodies? Aaron's on medical leave, so Twa's doing the strip this week. Is that such a good idea? What could go wrong? Meanwhile, at the hospital. Oh, hello? Hello? I can't see my Discord.
Hello.
Hi! Do you want to read this with me?
Sure, let me just make sure the stream is loaded.
Yay! I have no idea what all
I
is.
see meanwhile at the hospital.
Yeah, okay, cool. Boy, being on medical leave sucks. Thank God I left Venus Envy in Tina's capable hands. Meanwhile at the
Venus Envy offices.
Mayhem, insanity, madness. Yeah. Oh, that says Tina, doesn't it? Yeah, not Twa. That makes more sense. Alright. Oh, I skipped one. Alright, do you want to read the top bars?
Telling your friends... Oh.
Yeah.
Telling your friends a PSA.
Before I tell my friends I like to feel them out with a film like The Crying Game or To Wong Fu.
After watching Diff for Girls?
Different for Girls, I think.
Huh.
Wait a minute.
Is that a guy?
Clueless Joe. Me. Sometimes this is more effective than others. Yeah. Telling Your Friends, Part 2. You can go read that if you want.
We've just shown Clueless Joe a TS movie to feel him out. Then we explained TS to him. He's still a little lost.
I just don't get it. If any of you were born men, just tell me now.
All beautiful women were born men, Joe. Didn't you know that?
Based. Well, it's Friday. I just had so much fun this week that I thought I'd do some fan service. Me, the cast, everyone naked. Later, Erin sees my work. I'm going to fucking kill her. Oh, we're holding on. Hold. Do 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 da do 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 boop da doop da doop do ba doop da doop da doop do do doop 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 boom 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 da da dum boom ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Woo! Ah, I'm dying. Some of the other comics we've got available to read today are When I Am King and Dice Box and Theater Hopper and Elgo Nashiv, which is the only one of these I think I've actually written. We've got Nothing Nice to Say, which is one of the first punk. It claims the title of one of the first punk webcomics. We've got Questionable Content with it's just this little robo dude. We've got an Order of the Stick, which is a like D&D fan comic. And then you've got Girly, which is a comic that apparently was written before the writer had come out as a lesbian, and helped a lot of people figure out they were lesbians, which is pretty awesome. And then there's Digger, which is about a little wombat. Yeah, I'm excited to see some of these. I do not want to read Scott McCloud's that much, but I am interested in a lot of these. I mean, this one's very visually interesting, being a scrollable comic like this. I mean, the little guy's like getting up out of bed, waking up, like he imagines a flower. He was like, whoa, flower, crown, flower, 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 next. And then, yeah, he runs out. And then, yeah, there's this, let's see, he runs past the camel. Hey, look, a camel. Ooh, we can, oh, and he's eating. Is he eating flour? Oh, no. Oh, he gave him the towel. What did he give him the towel? I don't know what's going on here. But now his dick is out. And it's swinging. I think this is stylized enough that I'm not going to get demonetized. Getting vomited on. Oh. This is a lot. What is going on in all of this? The guards are looking at each other. Very red versus blue. He makes a joke and the other one's concerned. Camel vomited on me. This one has 0 dialogue and is weird in that way. I don't want to read that one anymore. This one's called Theater Hopper. It's a comic that seems interesting, except for the fact that it kind of doesn't. Yeah, baby. Who's ready to see Goldmember for the 3rd time? Oh, behave. If it means I have to suffer another month of bad Austin Powers impressions, I'll pass. The movie is funny, but when are boneheads like you going to realize doing lame impersonations only cheapens the entertainment value for the rest of us? Insolence! I shall have you placed inside a burlap sack and beaten with reeds. Yeah. Referencing Austin Powers. People never got over their Austin Powers impressions, did they? They still do them. Oh. Master of Disguise. What a waste of time. I don't know, I kind of liked it. Plus, I think I picked up some new tricks. Hey, observe. And what are you supposed to be? A pissed off moviegoer who wants his money back. Yeah, that's funny, I guess. It's Friday night. New movie night. Who's ready for a little XXX action? Stop right there. Pornography is demeaning to women. It treats them as objects instead of people and skews impressionable minds with unrealistic, unnatural, and unhealthy depiction of sex. To even suggest we see something like that sickens me. In fact, I may actually throw up. Actually, I was talking about the new Vin Diesel movie. Oh, you want to see that? I'd rather watch the pornography. They showed us clips from that movie in school. Anyways, interesting takes on this. Interesting takes on pornography, I will say. Give me one good reason you won't see blood work with me. Clint Eastwood has a sex scene. I refuse to see it on principle. This man is a septuagenarian, for Christ's sake. I refuse to accept the notion that it's acceptable to see the elderly in erotic situations and won't feed the propaganda machine with a ticket purchase. I wonder if this is an elaborate excuse to repress memories of last year's unpleasantness. What are you talking about? Remember that time you caught your grandma eating Jell-O in his underwear? La la la, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. What is all of... What are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't think... I know Clint Eastwood has been in a lot of more movies with a lot more sex scenes since then, so I think he kind of just likes it. Because I'm pretty sure he directs his own movies. Unclean, unclean. What are you doing? Scrubbing my eyes. Why? Against my better judgment, I let Jared drag me to see blood work. I thought I could be mature about it, embrace a well-crafted whodunit, but I couldn't get past Clint Eastwood's sex scene. All that leathery, wrinkled flesh, it's been burned into my cornea. I think I might be damaged for life. As opposed to before you saw blood work, you're going to be a negative Nancy, or are you going to get me another Brillo pad? It's not that bad. You need to chill out, dude. You know, I really learned something this week. Like how making fun of Clint Eastwood's sex scene and blood work is all week was immature and ageist, or that you're a complete jerkass. But no, I was going to say I learned never to leave silverware in the microwave. The force of the shrapnel is really astounding. I agree with the woman. She's always been right here, actually. She is correct every time she opens her mouth here. Almost every time, at least. She's valid, at least. I went to see Blue Crush by myself this weekend. What a mistake that was. I thought I'd treat myself to a tale of girl empowerment. Instead, I was stuck in the theater surrounded by 100 sweaty 15-year-olds. Every time a girl in a bikini came on the screen, they all stared at me. It was really creepy. My eyes are up here, Buster. Uh-huh. Where's Tom? He's in there. He's been watching The Simpsons Season 2 DVD for the last 48 hours. I told him that much Simpsons can't be good for him. It's going to have a weird effect on you. What? Look, the doctor diagnosed me with jaundice 2 days ago, and yes, it causes your skin to turn yellow and your hair to fall out and eyes to bulge, and I'm taking vitamins, okay? No, thank you not to stare. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, this is bad. I don't want to read this. I do need to go use the restroom, so I am going to go back to my BRB screen and put on some music and chill out and mute myself and such and things. And we can do that, and yeah. And I'm back. Okay. Love me some Common Sense Kid. Alright. Ava isn't back yet, but I really wanted to talk about Elguna Shiv. This is one of those comics that was highly influential to me as a person growing up and realizing that she was trans. It is one of those comics that I found right before I realized I was trans, and I'm gonna go ahead and blame some other things in this comic for helping me crack my egg. I have not gone back and read any of this in a while, though, so I don't know how it's aged. Probably poorly. Anyways, hello, I'm Elliot. This thing to my left is named Ted. Sup. As you are probably aware, this is our first comic, and as you know, first comics always suck. Always. And of course, our first comic will be no exception. Yep. Oh, and in case you can't tell, Ted's a guy. Hey! Yeah, my understanding is that does not stay consistent. Ted, I'm pretty sure both of them will stop being guys at some point. As you are painfully aware, we are still in the introductory stages of this comic, which sucks. So to make things more interesting, we will now have bikini-clad women randomly in the background of our comics. Hell yeah! Come on, Sarah, that was your cue. I am not coming out like this, you pigs! And then there's... Hey, this is Sarah, the prude. I am not a prude. Oh yeah? Then strip! Oh crap, pout. Call me when this first story starts. Story? I knew we forgot something. Bad news. The first story won't be ready to start until next week. What do we do until then? What do we do until then? The one thing we can do, my friend. The get Sarah to wear a bikini fun. Godspeed, lads. The get Sarah to wear a bikini fun. You weren't doing it for free, so we figured we'd raise $50 and see what happened. Do you know what time it is? Bikini time? Time to die. Where the hell did that hammer come from? Oh yeah, there was so many hammers in webcomics back then. Guten Tag, I am stereotypical German scientist. Many of you have wondered where the hell the hammer came from yesterday, and the answer quite simple. You see, when a woman is offended, she can make a hammer appear out of nowhere. Oh shit! I didn't realize I was still muted on the Discord. Hello! Hi. I didn't realize I was still muted and deafened on there. I forgore. Anyways. I'm reading Elguna Shiv now. Shiv. Do you want to read some more of Venus MV? Or do you want to read some of this?
I'm down for this.
Okay.
I'm
awesome.
pretty sure this is where the term hammer space comes from.
Is it really? That's wild.
It might be.
You see, when a woman is offended, she can make a hammer appear... I think my roommate just said my name.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Did you say my name? No. Okay. Oh. You're good. I had my headphones on and I could not tell what was said. I'm good. How are you?
Okay, Connor's coming over.
Cool. I'm live streaming right now.
Say hello to your chat for me, I guess.
I will do. Cricket says hi.
Hello.
Anyways, she can make a hammer appear out of nowhere to use in the task of pounding the offender. There's proof in this in several manga and anime. Allow me to demonstrate. Assistant, could you censored my censored with your censored? Sure. Although,
Sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Although one could call this demonstration a failure, I can definitely see it as a success. Anyways, I think this is where the actual comic begins, maybe? Hopefully? Do you want to be Ted or the other one?
I don't know who Ted is.
Ted is the one with the glasses.
Sure, I could be Ted.
Okay. Is it just me, or does the school look like it was made by tracing an image of Dan's old school in order to compensate for the inability to draw perspective well?
It's you. Shut up.
This is our school, Moberville North. We're juniors here, and
Why are we here? It's Sunday.
we're still taking care of intro stuff, Ted.
That sucks. Isn't there anything better to do?
Well, I suppose we could try and figure out what that German scientist said yesterday.
Assistant, could you censored my censored with your censored?
Wow, that's just disturbing.
Well, again, why don't you tell me some of your theories then?
Actually, if you, I don't know how to do a German accent very. Actually, if you really want to know, I just asked her to clean my desk with a toothbrush. Now, why the?
You mean your assistant is cleaning your desk with a toothbrush? Like, right now? Can I watch?
Sure. How? I suppose whether or not Ted takes interest in something is a good way to determine whether or not it should be censored. Now remember, class, the creation of goo is very important to all of your futures.
It?
Oh. Yes, Ted?
Our goo kind of came to life and slithered away. Is that bad?
The goo. I think this is the first start of the first actual arc. I know someone
Maybe
gets...
If I watch on the Discord stream, I won't be several seconds behind.
Probably, yeah, that's probably a pretty good way to do it. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, Ted's like...
I can't believe we're hunting goo.
Well, it's your fault. It's alive, so keep looking. Hey, there it is! Flip sport. Huh? Oh, hey, it oozed right through the net. I suppose we were foolish to try to capture goo using nets.
Blasphemy! We just need larger nets.
I should reread this. I think I do want to, like, read this one, actually. I think I'm going to leave this one open. Damn it! Where did it escape to so quickly? Flip, splip. I sense a disturbance in the goo.
I thought I found it, but it turned out to be a spun.
Interesting. Anyways, the goo eating the steroids. That's not good.
Did steroids affect goo?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say yes.
This sucks. Everybody else has already gone home.
We should split up. We'll find it faster that way.
Split up? Are you mad? There's goo out there. Going alone is suicide.
Oh, come on. It's goo. What are you afraid of?
Goo makes me puke?
Sure it does. It's just goo. How dangerous can it possibly be? Where is this goo? I wonder if it dried up or something. Maybe it ended up in the cafeteria. Holy crap! Hello, Mr. Giant Goo Monster. Any chance of just leaving me safely? Crud. You wanna read this one?
Sunday. Goo versus Elliot. Be sure to place your potentially illegal and morally objectionable bets now, because once this gets started, it won't be over till it's over.
Bring it on. Boom. Damn, I barely dodged that. A fork that someone dropped earlier. Yes, advantage Elliot. To guard him for pointy fork attack. Bloop. It didn't do anything to it. How the hell do you harm goo? There you are, Ted. Listen, I found the goo, but...
No, I was not in the girls' locker room.
What?
Okay, well, maybe I was, but it's not like anyone was in there. Oh, it's just you. Elliot, what's up?
What a webcomic.
So it's become a giant monster. How did you escape?
Simple. I told it a hero from Dragon Warrior was behind it, and ran when its back was turned.
Of course. Any monster that does anything like a slime would naturally feel it if you're a Dragon Warrior hero.
I don't think that'll work twice, though. I bet it's pretty pissed off right about now.
Worry not, comrade, for I have a plan.
That worries me. Is that... Is that, Kevin Smith?
James
Kevin Smith.
Fuck.
Don't worry, I was gonna say Matt James or something.
Holy
Matt
shit,
Smith.
is that magnet muscles?
Thanks for the lighter. Okay, Ted, I got the lighter. Now what?
Well, as we're already outside, why not go home?
Home? We're not leaving that goo in there.
It was just a suggestion.
So what are we gonna do? Burn it?
Actually, Elliot, just the opposite.
So the goo is going to burn them?
The goo is only able to maintain its current form due to a delicate balance of liquids and solids. It is absorbent, so if we drench it with water, the balance should be undone and all we'll have to do is clean up a puddle. Of course, not every area of the school has sprinklers, so we should wait for it to come to us.
Okay, just one question. Is that close enough for you? Rawr. So the goo isn't setting them on fire. The title texts are pretty good.
Now, Elliot, now! Use fire from the lighter to activate the sprinkler system.
It's not working! Something's wrong with the sprinklers!
What?
Several years ago. Sir, I think we should really get the sprinklers fixed. 9! The school budget is meant to be spent on murals, I say. Interesting depiction of the principal there. Anyways.
Now I have some questions about stereotypical German scientists.
Right? Yeah.
Elliot, any ideas?
Only one, and I really hate to do it, but...
You okay?
Ah! To the right, to the left, we will fight to the death, to the end. Alright, you can read that.
Okay, I don't care if you did use the lighter to set it on fire. It blowing up is just ridiculous.
Yes, I am the man. I can't believe I pulled that off so perfectly.
Except you didn't give any of your text pointless Japanese names.
God damn it, son of a... Can I get a do-over? Alright.
Elliot, it's Sarah. You and Ted are in today's paper.
Hello?
It talks about how Ted brought goo to life and how you destroyed it.
Well, yeah, some guys interviewed us. I guess to some people anything is news.
You don't consider goo coming to life news?
Not after some of the stuff I've seen at Ted's house.
Mystery woman.
Oh, could it be? Could this Ted help me? Man, I do love knowing who that is and knowing that you don't. Who recommended me this? Because there's no way I stumbled upon this in, like, 9th grade.
I mean, like, webcomics always had ads for other webcomics on them.
Yeah, but I wasn't reading, like, any webcomics then other than, like, Homestuck. And, like, I don't think Homestuck had ads.
It did. They ran pretty cheap, actually.
Oh, wild. Anyways. You want to read this line?
So, Elliot, I was thinking maybe we should see a movie tonight.
Cool. I'll call Ted.
Ted? Actually, I was thinking just the two of us would go to a movie together.
But Ted will get lonely. We really should include him.
He can watch TV. Look, you goon, I'm trying to ask you to go out with me.
Well, yeah, I figured you wanted to go to the theater and not rent, but...
What, that's not...
Alright, I've got Ted online. He's interested in Bionic Lesbians from Mars, episode 8? Is that 8? What do you want to see? So many movies. Alright, what should we see?
Anything but a chick flick. But you are a chick? So? My movie preferences are not defined by my gender.
Nothing can penetrate the coat of solitude.
Oh, I get it. You're a lesbian. Gotcha. He's getting the beating of a lifetime once he takes off that thick winter coat.
I am invincible. 3 students for Attack of the Frozen Waffle.
You are the man.
Huh?
Those 2 fine ladies are with you, right? Way to go, player.
What? First of all, only one... Wait, this is too much change.
I can't charge full price to a fellow player like yourself. Buy your women some diet soda. They'll thank you later.
Follow me, ladies.
What?
Interesting gender stuff going on in this one pretty quickly. I mean, I guess it was... that joke was already made in issue 1. I know
what
this...
is it I'm looking at here? Huh?
I know this comic would end up getting a reputation for being a transformation comic, where that is like one of the main plot points that they use quite often. I know I'd gotten to a little of that before I dropped off of it. Anyways, yeah, you said what it...
You want to be the general or do you want to be the German doctor?
German doctor, I guess.
What is it I'm looking at here?
Well, General, it's a frozen waffle.
This is what destroyed an entire city?
It is more dangerous than it appears.
You, Dr. German, are a loon. We have nothing to fear from such a simple thing. Nothing at all.
Let's see where this goes.
That was the worst movie ever. Ever, I say. Oh, and the Bionic Lesbians would have been better? Ebort gave it 2 thumbs up.
Your house, Ted?
Waffles versus lesbians. There just isn't any contest.
Are you Ted?
Hmm?
Are you Ted, the guy who made the goo come to life?
Yeah, that's me, but who are you?
I'm Grace. Can we, go inside? I'm cold.
Now, wait a minute. I've never met you before, and... What are you wearing underneath that trench coat?
Well, nothing, but...
Welcome to the wonderful house of Ted's. Ted's house is your house. Please feel free to stay as long as you'd like, and let it be known that if you're having nightmares, it's okay for you to sleep in my bed. Welcome.
Thanks for letting me in, and I want you to know that the reason I'm only wearing this coat isn't sexual in any way.
Listen, putting clothes onto a girl goes against all my instincts, but if you want, you can wear some of my clothes for now so you won't be stuck just wearing that.
Thanks, Ted. Ted, who's down there?
Crap, my dad's home.
Ted, you know you're supposed to call ahead before bringing anyone into this house unless it's Elliot. I don't believe this. How can he be Ted's father? Is that Shade Tail? Just who is this young woman? Oh, did you want to read this?
Sure. Just who is this young woman? She claims to be named Grace, and for some reason wants some sort of help from Ted as a result of his goo exploits. And who is this? Why, Ted's father. He seems to believe that Grace is someone named Shade Tail, but how would he know her? Could it be that they both go to the same barber? Or could it be something more sinister? And why? Why this stupid recap? Everyone who read the comic yesterday knows this already. Bah, the author thinks he can be lazy just because it's his birthday? That's what it is. Stupid piece of... Wait, I am the author. Damn it. All hail the author named Dan?
Well. Shade, does anyone in your family know you're here? No, they, don't. Good, let's hope it remains that way. Ted, make up a guest room. Shade here will be staying with us. See if you can give that girl Sarah to help her get her some decent clothes tomorrow, as well, other than Elliot and Sarah. Tell her that no one that Shade is here. Got it? Are you serious? You're gonna protect me?
What the hell is going on? Okay, Dad, while Grace is changing her clothes, tell me what's going on. Aren't we going to get in trouble for keeping her from her family? How do you know her? Why do you call her Shade?
DGB.
And how is Grace Dad's government business?
It's a long story, Ted. Thanks for the clothes. They fit surprisingly well.
Listen, Grace, I don't mean to sound rude, but why are you here?
You called me Grace.
Huh? Well, yeah, that is your name, isn't it?
Ted, I came here to get help from you, but first I want you to get to know me as Grace, and not as Shade or anything else. Can you do that for me?
You're confusing the hell out of me, but I suppose I can do that. Man, there's nothing good on TV. Want to do something else?
I don't know. Anything normal would be good.
Really? Because, it's technically normal for people to sleep together.
But not if they've just met and aren't in a relationship.
Fall for it. Stay on guard. Just wait for the hammer any second now.
Are you feeling okay? You look kind of frozen. Dude, where's my hammer? Did you find her?
No.
Damn it, Shade. Why have you left us?
Shall I look again?
No, we have more pressing concerns at the moment. Enjoy your time off, Shade. It will not last. Elgunna's Shiv by Dan Shiv. Today I toss aside the Sunday format to bring you the second comic I made for my school newspaper. Originally, it was planned that the first comic I'd have in the paper would be made just for it, but due to a tight deadline, the first 3 comics that were posted online were used and supposedly caused some controversy, thanks to Ted telling Sarah to strip along with a couple of minor swear words being tossed in, not to mention the whole bikini thing.
It's not Shive?
It might be Shive. I have no idea. I also am skipping that one because it's a flashback and does not continue the storyline that is going on. And I want to get to at least one TF moment, because I know there's one pretty early on.
Hey, Elliot, it's...
No way! It's my day off! Get Randall to do it!
Huh?
What? Sorry about that. What's up, Ted?
Listen, I want you to come over. Something crazy happened last night and... hold on a second. Yeah, Dad? Okay, apparently odds are good that your phone is tapped, so I can't get into the details just now. Can you come over?
Oh, like your phone isn't. Hello, Elliot. Let's see. Ted was either upstairs studying or downstairs working in the lab I gave him. Boom! My eyes!
My eyes!
Oh, that's
my
you.
beautiful eyes!
Zawarudo! Basement it is, then. Try not to get injured this time. Ted has eyes?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Ah, Jeremy, what's it like being a creature nature never intended? Oh, hi, you must be Elliot. And you must be a robot, as there's no way a hot chicken like you would be in Ted's lab. What? I am not a robot. Aw, man, I'm sorry. Did he didn't kidnap you, did he? Ted, after all I've seen, there's one question I must ask. Do you enjoy playing God?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Hey, that village doesn't believe in you. When do I get a turn?
After I burn this village to the ground.
So that's how you two met? Twisted.
Yep.
And you want me to convince Sarah to help get Grace some clothes of her own?
I'd do it, but no fashion sense, and I'm banned from that area of the mall.
Well, need to know what size clothes she wears.
Could be a while. I think she's addicted.
No! Bad cow! Stop eating all of my villagers! Okay, it took some convincing and a whole lot of complimenting of her artistic skill and fashion sense, but she's on her way.
Why is she coming here? We just need her to get clothes.
I think my compliments went to her head. She had something about needing to see Grace to know what to get her.
I never thought Sarah would come back to my house.
Hey, you turned her back to normal. She's got no reason to hold a grudge. Insert obnoxious doorbell noise here.
That must be her. Sarah?
Hello, Ted. Take me to the girl. I have work to do. Oh, wait, that was you.
That might be me. It's hard to tell with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
So where's this girl, Grace?
Well, I believe at the moment Ted is trying to drag her away from his computer.
Come on, Grace. Sarah needs to see you if she's gonna get you stuff.
But I was about to trade in my cow for a sheep.
In that case, I'm doing you a huge favor. What game are they talking about?
Black and White, I think, was what the title text said.
Here you go. You're resorting to wearing Ted's clothes? This is an emergency. Wait, the reason you need me to do this for you is because somebody dangerous might see and recognize you?
Sorta.
Join me in the next room, Grace. I have an idea. You see that? Sarah wants to be alone with Grace. Man, I knew she was a lesbian.
Right, that would explain her wanting to go out with me?
She wants to go out with you? Since when?
Whoa.
Ta-da!
I look ridiculous.
Well, this look is just so you can go out without someone recognizing you. Just think of it like normally you're Superman and this is Clark Kent.
She didn't look ridiculous before?
And now that you're disguised, to the mall.
No, my villagers need me. What a panel right here. Like, I know that's supposed to be sarcastic, but if it's not read sarcastically, you know, like...
One of my close friends looks a lot like Grace in this comic.
Yeah. Grace is cute.
My friend John. Let's see. Probably the first thing we should get you is a decent coat to wear.
Video games!
Hold on. That money Ted Dads gave us is only meant to be spent on... close.
Man, the sheep really does suck.
Come on, Grace. We're supposed to be getting you some clothes. The mall's only open till 5 on Sundays. At this rate, you'll wind up playing those games without any clothes.
You think Ted would mind?
Found any clothes you like?
Yeah, but none of them are stretchy enough.
Well, you know, that wouldn't be a problem if the clothes you looked at weren't so small.
They're small on me now, but when I'm small, they'll fit well.
Oh, you plan to lose some weight? Come on, you look fine already.
That's not what I meant, but maybe I should. 160 pounds is pretty heavy.
You weigh 160?
Last I checked. Oh, those clothes look good.
I have no clue what weights mean.
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
Teenage girl, average height, almost no visible fat, 160 pounds. It boggles the mind.
We finished shopping and you're still stuck on that?
I'm sorry, it's just that I find it a little...
Weird? That's okay. I'm a weird person.
Dude, where's my car?
I think we went through the wrong exit. Two dude where's my car references so far. For shame. They're not even clever dude where's my car references.
Is there such a thing?
Yeah. I'm sure there's clever references you could make to dude where's my car.
Oh, great. We did take the wrong exit, and with them all being closed, we're gonna have to go all the way around.
Why not go through that gap between the buildings?
Dark alley, night, two unarmed teenage girls. Screams wouldn't be heard over nearby traffic. Sounds good. Let's go.
Wait a second. Let's turn back.
This was your idea, you know.
It was a stupid one.
Hand over all your money. Do it now. Okay. We won't want any trouble. We'll give it to you. Hurry up. Grace, calm down. You have the money, so just give it to him and...
And here it is. The first TF moment in this comic. Oh. Do.
I don't know what the hell you are, but I'm gonna mess you up good, little girl.
Boom.
Ah, demon girl, repent, repent, I say.
Boosh.
Grace?
Please catch me.
Oh, how are you so heavy? Ted, I'm gonna kill you for this.
Yeah, she's a wolf girl, I think.
What a big tail.
With a big tail. Squirrel. She's a squirrel girl. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we can go ahead and end there. That's
Psychic squirrel.
A psychic squirrel. I don't know. I wanted to get there because that is only a taste of all of the transformation stuff that is going on later on in the comic. I know that I'm pretty sure all of the characters have swapped genders at least a few times. I actually don't know if the writer is trans. Yeah, I got no idea. But it is an interesting
This could be a fun game, like show someone who haven't read the comics some characters' first appearances, and then you go to a random comic and they have to guess who is who.
right.
Is that Elliot? Maybe.
Maybe? Who knows? Let's go to a random part. Like, I don't know who any of these comics are, or who any of these characters are. Yeah. Cool stuff. I don't know if I recommend it or not. What is this?
It looks like the school got a new principal.
Yeah. That does look like a different principal. Yeah. For more information, see the FAQ. How do you pronounce Shiv? Shiv? Shiv. The E is silent, the I is long. So basically it's pronounced exactly as it's spelled, except for as it's spelled following the proper rules of English pronunciation and rhymes with hive. So Shiv. Which I think is how you pronounced it. Right?
Yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. I don't know. This comic imprinted on me and I never quite got over it. Let's do one more of these. Whoa, check out Dawn's new boy. Damn. Nice. Oh, crap. There's the bell for class. Are you coming? Aw, she's all horny and stuff. I'll go on catch up. What a ending comic. I feel sad for Erin Lindsay that she had to live in 2001 and not 2026. Because, like, there's a lot of stuff about that, like, I don't know if it's better now, but, like, I don't know. It feels different now. In a way that's probably mostly positive. Anyways, do you have any conclusions about all the comics that we've read today?
No.
No. Let me think of something. So yeah, comics, they're fun. I'm so glad people could hang out. Webcomics are a lot of fun. I will probably read a lot more of these in the future. I am excited to check some of them out. I hope everyone has a good evening or day or whatever whenever you're done watching this, and I hope everything is cool with you. Have a good one. Goodbye.